Sir.
You got to get on.
Yes, sir.
We seen the topics all over through media. You know, a lot of people. You know, the FJA club. We actually gone worldwide now. At this point, people are starting to see and hear what we've been saying.
Yeah, Cam Newton enjoyed it. I think now. I think Cam Newton.
Oh, it's official. It's
Hey,
official.
what's that joint from Step Brothers?
Did we just become best friends?
No. The name of the company. I forgot the name of the joint. It was something worldwide.
Somebody in the comments help us out right quick.
Yeah, please.
But some people will also say, look, it's the Steelers. Lamar versus the Steelers. It is what it is. Being the first division that's actually been featured on HBO's Hard Knocks. Oh, what is it?
Prestige Worldwide, baby.
There we go.
I'm about to say, I just found it.
There we go. So being the first division that's featured on HBO's Hard Knocks with the in-season series, some questions arise like, who will the actual Hard Knock curse affect? Or will someone actually break it? The last team that was on in-season, I think it was I know the Colts did one, and I know the Cardinals did one. I think it was the Cardinals last year. I think so. However, we got a full division now. AFC North, the division of the Hard Knocks. One of the most, I would say, you all took over the chats this year. The NFC East has been trying to keep up with y'all. I mean, more so the Eagles have been fighting with y'all. A lot of the other teams you all done either put hands on or got hands put on by y'all. Well, it was only the Eagles that beat most of the teams. They beat the Commanders beat them too. All right, so anyway, Carl, AFC North, you called it. Here's your chance. Who wins?
Told y'all, man, the Steelers was going to slip up, and we was going to take over. You see my name? My name is Money in the Bank for a reason. First of all, M&T Bank Stadium. I like that. Secondly, what happens in the Money in the Bank? You cash in your money in the bank, baby, in wrestling. That's the Money in the Bank name. We cashing it in tomorrow, 4:30 in the bank. Lamar Jackson has not played the Steelers in Baltimore since 2020. It has been 4 years since the Steelers have played the Ravens in Baltimore with Lamar as starting quarterback. So, yes, while Lamar has struggled in Pittsburgh, not just Lamar, the entire Baltimore Ravens have struggled against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. It's a little bit different when you at home, the home crowd rocking. You score a touchdown, the crowd's behind you. You know, you don't get the cheering when you fumble. You might get in your mental, your psyche a little bit when you fumble. Like, dang, it's a big game. I just fumbled. Now the crowd got all the momentum with the Steelers. It's a little different when you at home. Also saw a stat that said he has never played against the Steelers since 2020 with a crowd, which is kind of crazy. But because of COVID, I guess. But I think it's a little different. Now, like I said in the chats, when it comes to Ravens Steelers, throw all the stats away. It means nothing. No matter how good you are, how bad you are, when those two teams play, that means nothing because they have beat us with Charlie Batts, and I owed somebody $30 because of that. And we have beat them with Ryan Mallett, rest in peace, when they were clearly a playoff team and we won like 5-6 games a year. So throw everything out the window. But I do think it's a different element that, like I said, we're in Baltimore. Lamar's playing in Baltimore. And we actually have something to play for. Last year, we had nothing to play for. Lamar didn't even play. 2019, we ain't had nothing to play for. And Lamar didn't play. So we got something to play for. And I know these guys, they hear all the noise. Lamar struggled against the Steelers. I think they're going to try their best to help Lamar out. And lastly, I will say this. If Justin Tucker makes his field goals, we beat them in Pittsburgh. So please, Justin Tucker, please make your field goals. When you are called upon in a game where points are a premium, we need you to make those kicks. I don't care. Oh, y'all got the number one offense. Y'all relying on the kicker, bro. Again, these games, points are a premium. You cannot miss field goals and expect to win in these type of ball games. They're drag out, knockdown fights, and every point counts. But I do think, like I said, the home crowd, Lamar, he's frustrated. He's still frustrated from the bye week. The Giants didn't do nothing to satisfy him. He wants this division. He wants this title. He wants this AFC championship. He wants the Super Bowl, and it starts now.
30-14?
Yeah, hey, JL, are you on Instagram?
I ain't going that far.
JL, you on
look at Ty.
That's what I
saw Ty. Hey, y'all. Hey, look, I hope so, but that's crazy. I ain't agreeing with that.
Are you?
I'd gladly be wrong though.
just answer that question for me. And just if you're on Instagram, then you need to become a member ASAP. It's going to be. I think it's going to be an epic game this Saturday. I really. Are you are bet. I'm gonna find you on Instagram for sure. Look, man.
Oh, that's it right there. He gave it to us. All right.
Yeah, I think this game is going to. I think Lamar Jackson is going to actually play better in this game than what we've previously seen when it comes to Lamar Jackson. This season has not been your typical Lamar Jackson kind of a season. If you look at how he's played as far as the quarterback position, because he's on pace right now to throw for 4,000 yards for the first time in his career. And what's something that people almost always talk about? Lamar Jackson has never thrown for over 4,000 yards in his career. Right now, he's pretty much leading almost all passing categories right now in the NFL.
He like
Lamar Jackson
yards.
Yards, yes, but what I'm saying is, touchdown, he's up there. As far as his completion percentage is not bad this season. Yards is up there where it needs to be at. The man is playing phenomenal quarterback right now. And then you look at the game. I know it was against the Giants, but he put up 5+ touchdown passes in that game. 5. You know how I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, 5 in that game, man. And honestly, I wanted to give the Steelers the benefit of the doubt of being able to play tough when it comes against the Ravens, but I honestly think not having Pickens in this game is not going to help them. I really think it's not going to be able to help them. It didn't help them against the Eagles, and then the Ravens defense has played a lot better of late. They're basically like a top 3 defense over the last few weeks, and that's as far as passing yards, rushing yards, and points. They're not allowing a lot of teams to really do what they want to do, and that's going to help them right now. And shout out to Chris. Because he said basically later on the season, this is what happens. That defense just plays better. And that's exactly what's going on now. The defense is just playing better as the season goes on. Marlon Humphrey is still crashing out, but making plays, of course. And you got other guys back there making plays. We already know what Roquan can do. This defense is going to step up. And then the rookie, what's your rookie cornerback name again, Carl?
Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins definitely has played phenomenal this season in his rookie season. I really think that Lamar Jackson is going to have a good game, and I think that's what's going to carry them to a win. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think the Ravens win this game.
Hey, Tomo, real quick, I can tell you why our defense been playing better. Ever since we have cut Eddie Jackson and got that safety position solidified, the defense has been a lot better. Now, B. Steve, he still got to play better on that opposite side. I think he's the field side corner. He got to play better on that side. But other than that, cutting Eddie Jackson and letting our Darius Washington rock out has made our defense a lot better.
So let me add first things first. If Lamar Jackson throws 4 or 5 touchdowns on Saturday, thank you, because I need this for my fantasy games. He's my starting quarterback in both leagues. He got me here. He got me to the 2 seed. So shout out to Lamar for having an MVP season. For me, see, the thing about the AFC North is you all play each other so tough. And now you're looking at it like we just talked about how the Bengals, they don't have a chance to actually win the division, but they have a chance to upset the Steelers as the last game of the season. And I know you all play the Browns. So you definitely need this game because I already know how you feel about when y'all play the Browns. And it's just like it's an up and down thing. And both teams have lost to the Browns. One was in the snow and one was just the Browns.
Drop picks.
Then yep, that's it. And then another thing why I really want to say I'm going to pick the Ravens to win this division. I think the Steelers still have a fighting chance. Even if they lose this game, they have a chance to win it. But I think what's going to happen here is if the Ravens win on Saturday, they already cut. You said they cut one of the safeties. So that was
Eddie Jackson.
That was some bad baggage there. Then they already cut another wide receiver. I heard they just recently released Deontay Johnson. That's some more bad baggage there. And I think Nelson Aguilar will feel better. I think he's out with the concussion. So again, that reins in more of how the Ravens show up for these games. It's like you all just like, look, it's us in this corner. Nobody believes in us. We're going to lock in and we're going to go out there and we're going to show out. And it's at home. I like the name. So it's time for Lamar to break that mental edge over the Steelers and actually show them that, hey, I know you all are in my division. You all think that, well, technically they can say they got your number. I know there's a bet looming on it, but this game here is going to prove if you all can take the division back and hold it as a lock. I still think it might come down to the last 2 games of the season, though, for both of y'all. Because I got to go see who the Steelers play. I know they played the Bengals as the last game, but who they play after
Chiefs,
y'all?
Wednesday.
Chiefs. See that right there. So if they lose to y'all, they got to find a way to beat the Chiefs. I know TJ Watt was dealing with something after that Eagles game. They still upset that they lost to the Eagles, in which they did. And now they got to play a division foe. It's going to be a good one, but I still pick the Ravens to win this division.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if the Steelers win this division, though, because like you said, the Steelers have Lamar's number. It just happens to be that way. He's 1-4 against them. I think they won 8 of the last 9 matchups. It's been a runaway rivalry for the Steelers pretty much. But
there's been some context behind it.
I mean, yes, of course, it's been some context behind it. But if you just look at just the wins and losses, the Steelers have pretty much won it. And who knows what happens in this game? Like I said, anything's liable to happen. We know the Steelers defense is not a joke. We know what TJ Watt can cause a lot of havoc back there. Minka can make some plays every now and then. Then you got Joey Porter Jr. So they got some guys right there that can make some plays and they can definitely win. But for me, it just depends on how the receiving core is going to look without George Pickens in this game, and is Najee going to be able to do what he needs to do to help them win.
I can hear Mark somewhere.
Yeah, he's probably calling him mid or trash. We know what Mark's gonna say, but yeah, that's what it comes down to me. But I think Lamar Jackson gets over the hump for this game.
Just want to make sure. Thought you had one more thing to say.